So from the healthcare sector, let's shift our focus to the oil and natural gas sector, and we have a leader from the Indian Oil Corporation Limited. We have Manish Grover, Executive Director, Strategic IS and IS from Indian Oil with us. So I request you to share your thoughts in the inaugural session. A huge round of applause for him, please.
Very good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for this invitation to APAC. It's always a pleasure to come and share our thoughts out here. I think the ball has been set by my earlier speaker in terms of hospital management. Just to start off, I'll say IOC will be embarking on that journey as well as we move on. We also run hospitals in IOC through our refineries and a lot of pharmacies, and this is one of the areas which we are concentrating as we move on. Now to the more relevant things. I put my thoughts together so that make it more structured the way the topic is put up to us. Let me start by saying that the digital transformation public sector is not just about modernization. It's about leveraging technology to empower citizens, foster innovation, and drive sustainable development. And this is in the words of Mr. Nandan Nilekani, none other than that. So as we transfer this EPO, the technology advancements, often, what we call as decade today, India remains steadfast at the helm of innovation. And amidst this narrative of triumph, Indian PSUs like Indian Oil are a prime example who have embraced digitalization not merely as a procedural step, but as a profound force for transformation to propel our nation's industries to unprecedented levels of achievement. The story of digitalization at Indian Oil, if I talk a bit about that, has seen lots of leaps and bounds in the last across years with a digital first approach. And we started this journey, a very significant part of this journey started in 2019 with a project called iDrive, which basically stands for the Indian Oil's digital readiness and IT vision environment, which is committed to digital transformation journey at Indian Oil. And today we are covering about 225 plus initiatives which are spanned across the value chain that we represent, which is empowering our people and are making us more competitive across the globe. Let me start with GenAI. It is the allure which has been taken over us in the last year. So Indian Oil has intensified its efforts to unlock its potential. We just don't look at a technology and just embrace it. We try to make the use case and a business case out of it to solve our problems. So we have developed smarter assistant bots for HR, law, and operations team, along with tools like retail outlet reviewer systems and crude price predictors. Several GenAI-based projects like near-miss analysis, delay analytics for the project compendiums, and the chatbots have been deployed, which has resulted in enhancing our operational excellence across Indian Oil. We also conducted a company-wide hackathon, which garnered about 300 ideas, expanding the GenAI landscape with Indian Oil. So this is the way we try and generate business ideas from our own people, which we have done in the past with the mobility, we have done with the RPA, we have done with the analytics, now we did with GenAI. And the next one is the sustainability, which I'll talk about a bit later. Now, as we know, the gap between the AI and the industry is narrowing, and the emerging technologies are equipped with our refineries to embrace the future with confidence. So through advanced analytics, leveraging AI and machine learning, we have pioneered the creation of digital twins for refineries. He was talking about buildings. We have done that for refineries. These digital replicas, powered by the sophisticated algorithms, enhance production and streamlining operations. So we have initiatives like refinery production schedulers, predictive maintenance for our FCCU, the heat exchangers, maintenance optimization scheduling, pipeline zoning, and tracking my complaints in the emergency cell through 1906 LPG trackers, and blending of MS with the ethanol. These show the extensive utilization of AI across our organization. These projects truly exemplifies our commitment to riding the wave of digitalization, leveraging AI technology, and to propel us towards greater efficiency and readiness for the future. And in the recent years, we have embarked on a journey to use the power of video analytics, and we have tools like smart helmets introduced, which is leveraging the augmented reality to fortify our tech-enabled safety infrastructure at refineries. And moreover, like about 35 plus RPA-based tools, which have been implemented across divisions, which is driving productivity, efficiency throughout the organizations. So as we achieve our Panchamrit goals, tools such as flare monitoring, crude and shipping schedulers, and net zero dashboards, they will serve as a catalyst in advancing our commitment to the sustainability. These initiatives are embodying our dedication to fostering the safer, more efficient, and environmentally conscious operational network. We have always been in the forefront of innovation, and we are pioneering a lot of groundbreaking initiatives that have redefined the landscape for the industry. So in terms of the customer side, we have been redefining and reimagining the customer experience through electronic platforms like EPIC and chatbots like Viba, which is a WhatsApp-based chatbot for predicting the LPG filling notifications, to NLP-based spec-based sentiment analysis aimed at enhancing customer experience at retail outlets. And we have delivery which is delivering more efficiency. And going forward, we are trying to get into something known as track and trace for our LPG cylinders, which will change how the LPG cylinders are being delivered through a QR code mechanism. And few of the other very marquee tools which will bring a marquee change in our company are the cascading dashboards, the integrated planning tool from crude purchase to the last drop I sell from ROs, and the tender management system, connecting with my vendors, and how do I track everything which I do, and procurement processes, and the data management platform which have been put up there. All these initiatives are also encompassed in our digital experience center which we have created at IPM at Gurgaon. So Indian Oil strongly advocates that the data should be democratized, technology should be made available to everyone across the board. In that way, we anchor in the form of reverse mentoring and making all the things available to our employees through a very large change management process. So in essence, if I say the Indian Oil's legacy of innovation is a testament to our unwavering commitment to shaping a future that is not only sustainable, but also infinitely brighter for generations to come in. So as we continue to chart new frontiers and push the boundaries of what is possible, we remain steadfast in our resolve to lead the charge towards a future defined by innovation, excellence, and unparalleled success. So the role of public sector undertakings in leveraging digitalization to enhance global competitiveness cannot be overstated. By embracing these tools and cutting-edge technologies, we are not only transforming the internal operations, but also positioning ourselves as a formidable player on the global stage. So as we know, we compete with China, we compete with many other countries when we go for tendering and buying crude, buying LNG. And with sub-digital assets, we are able to empower our people to, negotiate better when we are there. So these are the power of the digital technologies, and the tools like which I mentioned earlier, like IPT, will enable us to, bring better crudes to our refineries so that the producers are better and the GRMs are increasing. So as we harness the power of digitalization, PSUs are poised to lead and charge towards a future defined by innovation and efficiency. So herein, I was just like to mention that recently on 1st April, we have launched something known as a Sustainability Hackathon, which is an innovation challenge across India for everyone, for startups, academia, which largely on the 6 themes, we are trying to seek ideas from the public at large, academia at large, which themes are based on sustainability, themes like supply chain management, themes like, the plantation management, the alternate energy, the carbon capture and management. And all these themes are subdivided into 19 sub-problems. So this challenge is open to everyone to come and share with us, and the brightest ideas will be rewarded handsomely. The awards have been declared, and we are going to close the challenge on the World Environment Day, the 3rd June. And we are hopeful that the best of the ideas will get converted to business solutions. So with these words, I'd like to thank again the organizers for inviting us and sharing my views here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manish ji. When you said that for Indian Oil, or PSUs overall in India, it's not about that, it's not procedure, but the technology innovation is in the DNA of Indian public sectors. You talked about how Indian Oil is trying to play the role of game changer in terms of organizing hackathon on J9. More than 300 ideas have come out in sustainability. That's a unique step, I must say. And also, that's also focusing on various problems and for which you can get answers again. And as you have said, that technology is really being leveraged effectively by the Indian Oil Corporation.